All right. Well, welcome back to another episode of Basement Birds.
Yeah.
We're in the basement, and we're
You
both
are.
birds. I'm in the
Caw.
basement.
Caw, caw.
Caw, caw. It's
I
been a
hope my
busy
neighbors
week.
can hear that.
Busy couple weeks for me, anyway.
Yeah.
I was just telling Reid some of the busiest weeks of the year for me,
Yeah.
considering I work at a higher learning institution. We just had Welcome Week last week.
What a fancy way to say you work at a college.
I work at a higher learning institution.
Excuse me, it's a university.
Do you know why it's a university? Do you know what that means to be called a university?
Isn't it because universities...
What's the difference between a college and a university?
Universities have advanced degrees.
Incorrect. Universities have more than one college. So there's the College of Aviation Science Technology, the College of Humanities, Fine Arts, and Communications, the College of Education and Social Sciences, the College of Business. So that's the difference.
This also says, I'm looking at colleges focus on undergrad programs, while universities offer a wider range of undergrad, graduate, and PhD programs.
Well,
and universities
are
often
we're
broken into
We're not
colleges.
having a debate, okay? Nope,
I
incorrect.
think we're both right.
Right? Yeah, we'll go with that. We're both right.
We are both correct. I think I'm more correct, but that's okay.
That's all right. So you, before we get into talking more about the university,
yeah,
you went golfing.
I golfed.
This
I
past
golfed
week.
Saturday. Yeah, I golfed Saturday.
Which is, and this is amazing to me because normally weird things happen to me when I'm golfing.
Well, this wasn't quite a weird thing. This was just, I think I played the slowest round of golf that I have ever played.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that so?
Yes. Okay.
All
this
right.
round.
Well, because I may be able to top you.
You probably
with
will.
my round of golf over the weekend.
We teed off at 3:15. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay.
I was walking.
This is Saturday? Saturday?
Yes. And we were walking off the 18th hole at like 7:50.
3:15 to 7:50. That's 4
hours and 40
hours?
minutes. Basically, yeah.
4:40?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
slow. Like, we had like 3 groups on every hole, and nothing about it was going fast. And it didn't help that
Well, that's
I
what
could
happens
not
when you golf
chip
on the
to save
weekends, my
life.
man.
I know, but I don't like golfing on the weekends, you know? But like,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
either.
sure that there was like, ahead of us, there was like a group of 5 and like a group of 7. And I don't know how they became that large, but that obviously was not helping either. You know?
No.
But this was,
Yeah.
it was exhausting. And it would have been better if I was playing better. But I couldn't chip to save my life that day. It was bad. I'm contemplating just, taking both wedges out of my bag and just taking those to the range and just hitting wedges for an hour, essentially.
Yeah.
And just really
you just need a
dialing on
field
back.
for
That's
that.
what I need to do. Yeah. I just need a feel for it. Yeah, I think I need to start looking at my target instead of the ball.
I think that's incorrect. I think
that's helped me in the past. Like if I if I stare at my landing zone,
See, I think the more you practice, the more you'll get to feel for how far how you need to swing.
But to start, I think it could be a good place to start.
But you want to make it's all about making good contact too. See,
That's true. Yeah,
I literally when I'm not chipping well, I stare at the ground and then stare at the ground after I hit the ball.
And you
So
just
I'm still staring at the ground.
Yeah, maybe,
so I need to be looking down, straight back, straight through, kind of thing.
Anyway, this round was just horribly slow, though. It didn't help that my first tee shot I lost in the water. That wasn't great. There's like a little stream that runs to the right side of the hole or the fairway on this opening par 5, and I sliced my drive to the right, and it went right into the water. I'm like, well, that's a great way to start this round. I only ended up losing like 3 balls the whole round, which wasn't bad considering this is a very there's 2 stretches on the course on both the front and back 9 where you have just a tree line on the left side. There's like 3 holes that just kind of go like straight one after another, and there's tree line the whole way. And I don't think I lost a ball on those trees, which was good. So
down the left. So do you hook the ball then? Do you have a draw when you hit? Like, does your ball go left?
No, my ball goes wherever my ball wants to go. I'm not good enough to consistently have a ball flight for my ball yet. Okay.
Okay.
I try to hit it straight, probably with slight draw bias, because I naturally have a slice, so I try to correct for the slice by making sure I have an in-to-out swing path, which gives me, more draw bias.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not really good enough to know how to hit different. I'm aware that there are different shot shapes and stuff, but I don't fully know how to hit them, and execute them on a course.
Right.
Like my drive, if I can hit the ball straight and get it out there, that's what I'm looking for. I did have an absolutely fantastic drive on 18, which felt good because on the 16th hole there was this foursome behind us who was waiting for us as we were waiting for a group to finish up because it was a par 3, and they asked if we wanted to just make a group of 6 for the last 3 holes, to hopefully accelerate it. And I was very glad that I hit this great drive on 18 because there were some very good golfers in the group. So that felt good. And that made, that was like a good icing on the cake of what was a kind of mediocre round,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I did have the best hole it was the 6th hole. I had a good drive. I was in the rough to the left. I think I was 170 out. Yeah. So I take my 7-iron and I stick it 10 feet from the flag. That felt good. That was good. That ball was that was probably my best ball hit of the day.
Yeah, no, 170 out to 10 feet is not bad at all. I mean, that's
that felt good. It came off the club.
Borderline
and
that
felt
dart
good.
throwing there.
I'm that felt good. And then I watched it land. I'm ooh, that is good. And then I think I 2-putted for par, so that was good.
Well, I mean, we played 9 on Sunday. We played 9 on Sunday. Nicole and myself and her mom and her brother.
Okay. Nicole with the new golf grips.
With the new golf grips, yes.
Yeah.
It took 3.5 hours to do 9.
To play 9?
Yes. So you're over here, your little 4 hours, 40 minutes bologna ham and cheese sandwich. That
sounds terrible.
Nothing compared to how slow we were going.
It is on the flip
legitimately,
side. What is the quickest round of golf you've played?
The quickest 18
let's
whole
say,
round.
Let's do your quickest 9, which can be a part of an 18.
Well, I mean, I are we talking par 3 course or no?
No, like regular course. I mean, you can go through a par 3 in an hour 15 if you're really,
Yeah, if you're moving
really
and grooving.
cruising.
I don't know. I
think my quickest. I was golfing with a buddy the one day. It was just the 2 of us, but we got through the front 9. I think in like an hour 20, because we had no one in front of us, so we could just play our balls
through
and not need to wait. And it's not like we were rushing ourselves. We were still taking the same amount of time on our shots and stuff that we would,
Right.
But it's just the fact that we were never waiting to tee off, and we were never waiting to hit second shots on par 5s and 4s, which was great.
Yeah, you're playing ready golf. Were you in a cart or were you walking? Because there's a theory that exists. You had a cart?
Yeah, we had a cart. Yeah.
Well, there's a theory that exists that says you can play faster if you're walking.
Yeah, I don't know if
I
don't know if I fully buy faster, but I do believe that a group of 4 walking can be just as fast as a group of 4 in the cart. Because when you're walking, everyone can just go to their ball. You don't need to drive the cart to one person's ball. They need to wait for the group, hit their shot, and then you need to drive over to the other person's ball. Especially when you have a pair of people in the cart, which I kind of had with my buddy on Saturday, where every shot I would hit right, he'd hit left. So it felt like we were just driving back and forth a lot, because sometimes that's just how it happens. Very rarely do 2 people hit the same ball in the same spot, because it's golf. That never happens,
Unless you're playing cart golf, man.
Yeah. So I fully believe that walking can be just as efficient time-wise. The only thing around here I will say is that carts do have an upper hand because a lot of our courses are really hilly around here.
Oh yeah.
So like the course real close to me that I play is super hilly. Wouldn't want to walk that. The course that I played on Saturday is relatively flat. I could definitely walk that comfortably. But the main course like close to me is super hilly, and I would not want to do that because there's like some hills where it's like you have an elevated tee box, you hit down, and then there's like a valley, and then it like dips down again, and then you hit the green.
Yeah.
Which is obviously a lot different than the courses you're at, which probably are relatively flat, being in Illinois.
Yeah, right. Are they golf or golf powered carts? Are they gas powered carts?
No, we have
by
electric.
you, or do you have all electric?
Yeah, all electric.
Because electric. This course that we were at had electric, and I feel like a lot of the other courses have gas carts, and so to go to an electric cart, you get that instant acceleration.
That instant torque. That's really interesting you say that, because I've played. Let me think about how many courses I've played around here now. I think I played 4 different courses around here, and they have all had 3 different courses, and they've all had electric carts.
Yeah.
I have yet to play a course with a gas cart.
Yeah, well, you're not really missing much. Speaking of that, we saw a Cybertruck today, and Nicole made a comment on how ugly the Cybertruck is.
Yeah, because they are. They also
don't get a Cybertruck-shaped golf cart. That's what they need to do. Tesla, your missed marketing opportunity here. Tesla, you can invest in the golf cart game. Get rid of these bogus gas-powered carts. I keep saying golf-powered carts. It's gas-powered carts.
Yeah.
And get with the program here, because that's a huge missed opportunity. But
I don't know if you have any courses like this around you too, but we have one course, the course real close by. Their carts have screens in them and like speakers in them, so you can connect your phone. Yeah, those are nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, some headlights going. Yeah, you're really
I don't know if it has headlights, but probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
do you walk a lot when you golf, or are you mostly cart?
Absolutely not. I couldn't tell you the last time I walked 18. I think I've only done that like once in my entire life.
Well, I've also never walked 18. What are your thoughts?
Walking 18 is not fun.
What are your thoughts on push carts?
I like push carts. I just got this new golf bag with the stands.
That's right. Yeah, you got the one from Costco, right?
At Costco, yep.
Yeah.
Shout out Costco.
Pebble Beach
Costco's poison. Nice. Poison for Costco. Costco's poison. But the the stands make it a little difficult to fit it onto the golf cart, but I am a big push cart person. The one that I have is 2-wheeled, which is honestly trash. Like this one. Yeah. Again, pulled out of the garbage. A lot of my golf things found in the garbage. Don't know why.
I am a big fan of secondhand golf. I have not. I think I can count on one hand the main golf equipment purchases I have paid full retail price for. Like not including tees or golf balls or stuff like that. Like I've gotten so much of my stuff on sale or like used. It's fantastic.
Well, I'm not even talking about on sale. I'm talking about I saw it on the side of the road. Someone was throwing out, and I said, "This is mine now."
Yeah.
And but my buddy's got one that has 3 wheels. That's really nice. My other buddy just bought a brand new one, 3-wheel. This is really nice. There was a guy at the course the other day who had one that was remote controlled and would follow him around when he walked. Cool. Have you ever seen one of those?
I have. Those are neat. Those are neat.
Those are the bee's knees.
Yeah, I could go for one of those. I think the way that I look at it is, like right now, through work, we get discounts and like free play at a couple courses in the area. And obviously, like that always comes with like that's just a discount on like the cart fee as well. So I just always ride. If I was paying for my own golf, though, I think I would just get a push cart and walk. Because you have the one-time investment of the cart, and then you just, and then you can just, just pay the cheaper walking fee, and then you don't need to worry about the cart fee, and that can, save up over time.
Yeah. I don't know, man. The cart, though, is really nice, Mostly because I'm fat and lazy, but
That's fair.
I mean, it's nice to be able to just not have to worry about, I have my little setup. The rangefinder goes in the front cup holder, then the Gatorade in the back
true.
cup holder.
Yeah.
And then we've got the little compartment. By the way, the little compartment is used to store things. In case you didn't know that, there's a little compartment in the golf cart. Little compartment. There's a little cubby hole, like in the dash, we'll call it.
Oh,
the dash of the golf cart.
Open area. Yeah.
And you do not leave things on the seat.
Oh no, because
when you are on a golf cart, do not leave things on the seat. You know why?
Because you'll sit on it.
You know why, Reid? You don't leave things on the seat?
Because you sit on it.
No, because they blow away.
And
they immediately get lost. The reason I bring this up, Reid, let me tell you this right now. The reason I bring this up
what blew away
is because Nicole is standing right there, and she lost my cooling towel.
Oh,
because she improperly stored it in the golf cart.
See, I'm someone that will keep a towel just on the bag.
It's amateur hour over here. The what? I'm sorry.
I'm just going to keep a towel on my golf club holding apparatus.
No. I have a towel on the golf bag.
I thought you were making some jab at me for saying bag weird.
Bag. I beg you to stop saying bag like that.
Is this a towel for you, not the clubs?
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, I have my SPF 100.
Can I
by
go get
Neutrogena high quality sunscreen? All right.
Okay.
We've got the spray SPF 50 for the extremities. Then we've got the towel to stay cool.
Okay.
Body temperature's got to remain between 98.1 and 98.9 degrees Fahrenheit. All right. That's for ultimate golf performance. All right, Reid?
I think. Well, you know what I think you need to add to your golf bag when you ride.
What's that?
It's one of those those little clip-on desk fans that you could put on the arm of the golf cart. How great would it be if those were just on golf carts? Little fans.
That'd be
fantastic.
Top tier.
It would be.
Okay.
It would be
have you seen
fantastic?
Oh my God. Have you seen the punching bag? I think I need one of those that attaches to the side of the golf cart.
I could probably use one of those at times too.
It's like a speed bag. I just punched my microphone.
Did you just punch yourself?
You punch, and it's like a speed bag, and it spins around.
Yeah, that's good.
And I need some of that after pretty much every shot, mostly because I'm terrible at golf. But
one fun golf cart accessory I found too was it's a hot dog holder, and it goes in the cup holder, and it has like this part that kind of like scoops out like this, and you can set your hot dog in it. So you don't need to set your hot dog on the seat where you can sit on it or the hot dog blows away. It's pretty cool because I'm a very big proponent of glizzies at the turn.
This is a fact. This is a fact.
It's probably my favorite golf cart food. Speaking of, we're talking about golf gadgets. Can I go get a golf gadget I got for my birthday recently?
Oh God.
Okay, one second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, golf gadgets. Well, this episode's kind of going off the rails, but that's all right because I feel like it's important to discuss the toys that come along with golf because I mean, we've got the rangefinder.
Yeah.
Right? I've got the
rangefinder.
Gotta love the rangefinder. I've got the tees in one bag.
I thought you just used the app on your phone. Did you get an actual rangefinder?
I have an actual rangefinder, and it's part of the routine now. So now even when I'm less than 100 yards away, I'll be chipping.
You're still shooting the pin.
And I still got to shoot the flag because I just have to know deep down what the distance is.
What kind of swing to give it. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Exactly. Because I know if I full swing my 56, I can get it. I can land it right at 101 yards within a yard or two pretty much every time.
Sure.
And
but
so
you gotta know how much
if I have to go 66 yards... That's like a
that's a 60% swing.
That's a 4 o'clock or that's like a 9 o'clock swing right there.
Sure.
But anyway.
Yeah. So here's my golf gadget. I got one of these brushes. I don't know if you've seen these. This brand called Groove It. So what's so special about it is this opens up and this has a little reservoir in it to put water in it. Okay. And the best thing too is watch. I have my water bottle here. If I hit this little button. It puts out a little squirt of water. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
Wow.
So I can clean my clubs well without needing to like wait for the like the little club cleaning area on the next hole. You know, like it's great like out of the sand or like out of the grass. Like I got to use it this past Saturday. I'm like, this thing is sick. You know, like where has this been all my life?
That is a top tier golf gadget. I
got,
have
this is a little magnet, and the other side goes in your bag, so you can just pull it off your bag with the magnet. And this magnet is strong. You know, like it doesn't really attach to anything here, but it's strong. Believe me, it's strong.
Hey, speaking of strong magnets, I know we got to get to odd news here in a second, but I've gotten into magnet fishing. I've bought a large magnet to go magnet fishing with.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a point of discussion for the podcast. I don't know.
Magnet
I feel
fishing.
like I need to go. There's a bridge near my house that I just saw today with Nicole. I said, you know what? This is a great place to go magnet fishing. And I've got a magnet. I've got a large hook. And, I want to find some shopping carts or some firearms or something in the river.
You should go to a golf course and do it and see how many clubs you can pull out of the water that people have thrown in there out of anger.
Oh, yeah. No.
There's got to be
No.
There's got to be like a 7-iron or like a pitching wedge in some pond in some course somewhere though, right?
Oh, yeah. And it got wrapped around a tree.
Yep.
And then it was immediately boomeranged into the pond because
Yep.
I've never done that. I have thrown clubs before. When I was practicing, I have launched a club in legit anger.
I have only gently tossed a club, like when I'm done with the wedge and I need to grab my putter and I brought both with me and I need to throw it to the edge of the green, like off the green.
Oh no, I've two-handed axe throw.
I'm just too scared of breaking stuff, so I don't do that. If I'm going to take my anger out,
this was in my
if I'm like that pissed about a hole, like I'm going to just take that out on my next drive and just probably take a mulligan because I know that the first drive isn't going anywhere far. Or it's going so far left or right that I'm never going to be able to find it again.
Well, with that, I think we got to get to odd news real quick.
Yeah.
You're going to like this one. This one is a baseball one. I've got a baseball
I think I know the
story today. So I was just talking to you before we started. I went to a Frontier League baseball game. I think during the Frontier League. What is that? That's independent baseball.
Yep.
I've learned a lot about baseball from you. Wouldn't have known that probably before I met you. But this is an independent league team that I went to go see. And at the baseball games, I'm used to hockey where, we all pick up after ourselves. But in baseball, because the grass fairies are out, they leave their baseball bat near where they hit, not even at where they hit. They launch it. They do a little bat toss.
Yeah.
And it's sitting, somewhere within the infield.
Yep.
Well, a Florida team's bat dog, to keep her job, despite a little bit of a messy debut. So I don't know if you've seen this.
I have seen this. I saw it on Twitter yesterday.
There was a minor league baseball team in Florida that introduced the new bat dog to the public. This was the canine who ended up being a little bit less interested in the game than we would have thought. Her name is Lucy May. Lucy May is a 10-month-old Labrador Retriever. This was introduced at the Philadelphia Phillies Single-A affiliate team in Clearwater. So the Clearwater Threshers.
That's not right. They're the Threshers. This is a typo in this article. That's really funny.
Threshers? Thrusshers.
The U should
Threshers.
Be Threshers.
The Threshers, during their game against the Dunedin Blue Jays.
I believe it's Dunedin.
Dunedin, the Blue Jays. So the Threshers are playing the Blue Jays.
We all say it at work.
And there was a little bit of the dog had to go. I don't know what to tell you. So there's a video here of the dog being released from the dugout.
And then releasing something on
the
the
dog
field.
proceeds to speed past the bat. I don't know if you've ever seen the dog get the zoomies before, but
this is great.
The dog has the zoomies, runs past the bat, goes in a couple circles, goes in the opposing team's dugout for some reason.
It looked like it went down the stairs, back to the clubhouse practically.
Oh, no, it did. It was gone. and then proceeds to run out to like third base, do a hot lap the incorrect way around the baseball field, and then decides to mark the territory a little bit in between second and first, and
oh gosh,
drop a little load off. And you know what? I mean, hello. I mean, this is.
Oh gosh.
And Lucy got a stern talking to.
Yeah.
When she got back to her trainer. I mean, how embarrassing has that got to be for that guy, though? You spend all this time training, and all of a sudden this dog, you let her go, and pew, gone, a shot out of a cannon.
Well, in
and
this
she's
dog's
running
defense,
around and goes in the dugout and comes out of the dugout, and then immediately you gotta get the rake out, gotta get the plastic bag out. Got to get the Clorox bleach for the grass. We don't want to be stepping in any of that. I mean, this has got to be an absolute calamity of errors here by the dog trainer. So I feel bad for that person.
This poor dog. Also, it says they were only 10 months old, so relatively young for a dog. And despite all the training, you put the dog in front of all those people.
Months. That's 70 months in people years. So
I'm glad we're still doing that conversion. This reminds me, though, we had a dog act visit us earlier in the season to like perform between innings, and there was this one act where the one dog was supposed to do some trick with some hula hoops, but got distracted and just like bolted to our like shortstop and just like ran circles around him for a little bit, and it was hilarious. It was definitely not planned. I think the crowd thought it was planned, but it absolutely was not. But it was still hilarious.
See, this is why I don't work with children and I don't work with animals, because you know what? Unreliable. That's like the cicada photos all over again. I had to take photos of cicadas. Never again will I be doing that.
No.
But
mine
children
is a
and
little
animals
bit less,
are a no-no.
Less exciting than that, but this kind of goes back to a story. We shared a story a while back of a book being returned overdue. I don't remember where that was. I believe it was somewhere in Europe. But there's a Virginia library who has gotten a copy of the book Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman back after being loaned out 50 years earlier.
Stop it. 50 years?
Yep.
What?
Yep. 1974. It was the year that I guess there are three libraries that merged, or that not merged, but they joined up to become this regional library system.
Okay.
And this book has finally been returned. They said there won't be any extra charge as the library went fee-free last year. And they're not sure why this book was supposed to be returned on June 3rd of 1974, and they don't really know why it took so long. So this may be the great mystery of why this book took so long to be returned.
I'd love if there was like a I don't know. I mean, librarians, I mean, maybe have an exciting existence. I don't know. I mean, they just like,
I think they think
organize books and Dewey Decimal and all that stuff. But like, can you imagine
help people find books?
Okay, they help people find books, but you imagine this guy. I mean, with in a place that does not have a lot of excitement, all of a sudden brings in. I mean, you're lucky these people didn't have heart attacks. I mean,
I would say this has to be,
This is gotta be the news of the century for these people. I mean, they'll be talking about this for the librarians will be talking about this for at least the next 5 to 10 years. Every chance they get. Can you believe this guy brought in a book that was due about the book 50 years ago?
Yeah. Think about too, like next time someone brings a book in late, and they say something about being like, oh, sorry, I'm a week overdue. They're going to say, well, at least you aren't 50 years, like there's going to be jokes about that made as well.
They're not even going to be dad jokes. It's going to be librarian jokes. So it's going to be jokes about
be better.
Go look it up in the glossary, that kind of business. And It's like, oh gosh, this is why.
That's good.
Speaking of libraries, though, I know we're running short on time, but did you get your library card?
I did get my library card. I don't have it with me right now, but I got my library card, and I have not been back to the library since I got my library card. Because, well, conveniently, I got some books for my birthday, so I have like 5 or 6 books that I still need to read here, which will actually take a while to get through.
See, they have this device now called a Kindle, and
I like a physical book.
You can have an unlimited amount of books.
I have a Kindle, and I don't like using it.
Well,
I got one a while back.
What books do you read?
Let's see.
I mean,
okay. Well, let me see. One is about the history of hot dogs.
Stop it! Right. What is that called?
Yeah. 1 second. Let me go get the books.
Please tell me it's called Wiener and Bun Review. Please tell me it's called Wiener and Bun Review.
Okay. Holy crap! You can't hear me, but
I can barely hear you. But oh my! You've got almost as many books as I do.
These are all
Look
the
at
books
all these
that
books.
I have to read. Let me go through them all, shall we? Should we do a little look at the books that Reid needs to read?
A little show and tell.
Okay. So the first one,
little read and tell right here.
This one, it's called Gut Check. It's all about your microbiome and stuff. And I thought it was interesting,
Microbiome, like inside you.
As someone who and whose family has a history of digestive system issues.
You got to talk close to your microphone, my guy.
Oh my gosh, let me pull out here. I thought it was interesting as someone who has a family with a history of gut stuff. I thought it could be fun to learn about it.
Sure. Is that a head of lettuce on there for some reason? What was on? What's on the cover
sprout,
there?
Actually,
a Brussels sprout.
A Brussels sprout cut in half. Yeah.
I don't know about that, but okay.
We have this one that my brother got. It's called Rainmaker. It's written by Tiger Woods' agent. And it's kind of about sports management and a behind the curtain look of it. I thought my brother got that for my birthday, which I thought was cool. This is one that my dad brought out. It's called The Anxious Generation.
Oh.
Which is, I think it talks about
are those
social
balloons
media.
Or what's going on there?
Those are little emojis, they're smiley emojis. I don't know how you can see that.
It looks like one of those things. You know those balls, those goo balls that have the netting around it when you squeeze it and they come out of the little holes and then it
does.
That's kind of what it reminded me of.
This one you may be interested. This one is called "Tell Me a Story I Don't Know: Conversations with Chicago Sports Legends." By George Offman. But it has Joe Madden, Ozzie Guillen, Jason Benetti. I have all written here. Chris Chelios. So it's relatively short, so it could be a quicker read, but that could be fun. This one is called Raw Dog: The Naked Truth About Hot Dogs. This is the hot dog book.
Oh God,
quite a funny name.
See, no. That to me is one of the greatest names of books I've ever seen in my entire life.
This is how you get people to pull the book off the shelf.
Yeah.
Because they see a
it
name
looks like it's written in mustard.
It is.
That's amazing.
It absolutely is. Yes. It's supposed to look like it's written in mustard. Yeah.
That's a top tier marketing job.
This is a map of all the different dogs in the country. There's a Chicago dog, Wisconsin, Philly, Cincy, Baltimore.
I didn't know Wisconsin had their own hot dog.
I don't think they really do. I think they just kind of threw cheese
thought they just plagiarized the Chicago dog.
Called it a hot dog. Let's see. I have this one. We talked about this before, The Secret Lives of Color.
Yeah.
This one is, my brother got this for me as well, The Sports Gene, Inside the Story of Extraordinary Athletic Performance.
Oh.
So that could be interesting.
First of all, when people look at you and me both, more so me. I mean, they know
athletic performance
immediately. Yeah, we have the build of a top tier athlete. Hey,
absolutely.
Also, by the way, you're looking at a pickleball champion. Okay,
that's right. I'm a hockey champ. You're a pickleball champ.
You are.
This is a podcast of champions.
This is the podcast of champions. Okay.
I eat
Little
my
did
Wheaties
you
in
know.
the morning. Damn it.
I am on the Wheaties box. I've got Kellogg calling me and saying, you know what? We got to schedule you for a photo shoot. We got to get you and your pickleballs on the cover of this box. Okay.
Oh gosh,
My goodness.
And then the last book, it's called Banana Ball. It's the story of the Savannah Bananas. So
Quality.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books that I need to read. So I don't know if I'll need to be going to the library anytime soon, but I feel like it is necessary that I go to the library just to experience the library, maybe check out a book, and just kind of, go through the library process for probably the first time since I was in, like, I don't know, I can't remember the last time I checked out a book at a public library, probably back in elementary school. I don't know if the college one counts, but I don't even know if I ever checked books out of there. I think I just used it for studying.
You can go get a VHS tape. You can check out a VHS tape.
I had someone
at work today pull out a brand new VHS tape player.
It's
still in the box.
That's incredible.
I swear to you, someone
incredible.
just retired. A professor just retired.
Yeah.
And in his office was a brand new, still in the box VHS tape player.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I
watched it with my own eyes be unboxed.
Yeah, that's incredible. My parents
I thought we should have left it in. It was like a fossil in there.
My parents have a VHS copy of Airplane back home. And
Dude,
I would always
Airplane.
I would always joke that when I moved out, the only thing I wanted to take with me was the VHS copy of Airplane. I would find a VHS player to play it on.
And did you find a VHS player?
No, and I also don't have the VHS copy of Airplane. It's still at home. Yeah.
Well, see, I feel like that's like people who listen to records and stuff.
Yes.
There's a different aura about, and I bet you can buy. I bet you can buy a VHS player on Amazon and have it delivered tomorrow for less than $30.
The only thing with like records compared to VHS is that records sort of have like higher quality and stuff. Like they're very like unprocessed sound, so they sound better. And like a VHS player, like I don't think there's going to be any noticeable change in quality. If anything, it'll get worse.
$135.
Holy cow! See, I'm going on Facebook Marketplace and finding one that someone says works.
$500 to $600
for a VHS player.
For a VHS player, Nicole, get the VHS player out. We're selling it on eBay.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, these are all refurbished.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, these things definitely aren't made anymore. Best Buy have anything? Probably not.
Oh. I don't know. We're getting off topic though, and we got to go.
Player.
That's all right. Well, Blu-ray, dude. I have a laser disc player. Anyway,
of course you do.
Yeah, I don't know, but you've been listening to Basement Birds. We're having a good time. We have a good time all week long on social media.
Yeah, once Logan
on
posts,
all sorts of different social media platforms.
Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Basement Birds. Find us.
Find us there.
Yeah.
Check us out. YouTube, Spotify, wherever you're listening. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.